Hello you guys, and welcome to this Bella Hadid 2019 Instagram inspired makeup. I found this on Vanngo's makeup artistry Instagram page, and we are doing an inspired look based off of her gorgeous makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you guys skincare. So I'm using this Duval Radiant Skincare System. Bella has amazing skin, so of course I needed to show you what a good way to achieve that is. And this skincare system is awesome. It comes with these 4 brushes right here, and this is all battery operated. So first I'm going to be using the face exfoliation brush, and it's really easy. You just click it on like so, and it's a really cute color. And I'm just going to use my exfoliation stuff, and I just place this all over my face to get rid of dead skin, and this is how it spins, and it feels nice and good on the face. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah. So once you're done exfoliating, there is a facial cleansing brush. So what you want to do is attach it, and then you can take your cleanser. I'm just going to use my cleanser right here, and then the bristles on this are a lot softer. So yeah, you will get that beautiful, radiant Bella Hadid skin if you follow all the steps. I mean, even if you don't, like, exfoliating your face is super important. But this is the large body cleansing brush, and obviously it's good to take care of your whole body, not just your face. And I'm just using soap here to use all over my arms, but you can use this all over your body. I'm just showing you guys how big it is and how it can get key areas. I'm sorry I accidentally left the water on, but I literally did this for about 10 or 15 seconds. Next is the pumice stone that it comes with, which is awesome because you can also take care of your feet. You want to take care of your entire body. If you want to take pictures, do all the model-esque things. If not, if you just want to pamper yourself, this stuff is awesome. So yeah, I will leave everything down in the description below, but let's move on to the makeup. Now that my skin is all fresh and clean, I'm going to just be using these luminizing foundations right here from L'Oreal, and I am just mixing both of them. And I'm going to give myself a radiant glow. I just love how exfoliated my skin is now. It's just, makeup will glide on a lot smoother, and I'm just going to take a little bit of a highlighting stick just so my skin can be shiny underneath. So we don't need to go on with too much highlighter. I'm just hitting a few key points because it looked like her makeup artist kept her face pretty matte, but also left some parts a little glowy. So it's time to cover and try to look as amazing as Bella, because I've seen her do like facials and everything, so I know that she takes really good care of her skin. She's a model, obviously, but she's so beautiful. She's one of my favorite models right now. As of right now. So I'm just making sure that I make everything nice and blended. I also am doing the slick haired back look, kind of like hers. I've been doing this a lot lately. I love this look. It's very good when it's humid outside. You just want your hair out of your face. So for the fun part, I am taking the Jeffree Star Concealer in C7. This was my first time trying it, and it blew my mind. I absolutely love this. This is kind of like a mini review right here. It's awesome. Like, you still have enough product, and I put a lot of concealer on to really pick up my eyes and make them have that cat eye effect, because Bella does have, look at the difference. Yeah, she does have those cat lioness eyes, which every girl wants to achieve right now, and lots of people try to do it through Facetune. So I just will do it with makeup. Let's have makeup do it, right? Instead of actually changing features with the tool, it's good to try to do it with your makeup, because at least it's still your face, right? And of course, if you want to go in there and fix a little bit like smoothing and whatnot, that's always good too. But just the perfect concealer and a beat face can take you a long way, trust me. So I am just going to blend that in. And this concealer blends out really, really good. It's also really hydrating, which is great. So if you go back with other spots, that's fine. Now I'm going to take the translucent powder by Jeffree Star. I just got this as well. I was so excited. It smells really good. It smells like cotton candy. You might want to be careful though with try not to get too much, because if you don't blend it out right, it could kind of leave a little bit of powder floating in the air, and then it'll go in your mouth and you'll choke. So that happened to me, but it smelled so good. Now I'm taking my Hoola bronzer right here, and you guys are going to see me harshly carve out my cheekbones. You don't have to do this. I'm only doing this for the effect of super snatched cheekbones. This is not very wearable. Like, my cheekbones look so sharp right now. I know that, but that is only because I want to have super high looking cheekbones like Bella. That's the only reason. Like, if I were to wear this makeup out, like, typically I would not carve out my cheekbones that crazy. But anyways, yeah, if you wanted to do the same thing, you want carved cheekbones, go ahead. Some people will find that like a harsh line like that looks bad, but honestly, everybody can do their makeup however they want. People should not have rules on how you should do your makeup. So yeah, now I'm blending out my bake. I did just lightly fill in my brows. I do have red hair, so our hair colors do vary and are different. So now I'm blending away the bake. I think I left it on too long because it did not want to come off after a while, but I mean, my face was beyond smooth. Right here, it does look white still. I did leave a little bit of the bake underneath because I am going to be taking some heavy shadows, so I didn't want to wipe all the bake off too much yet, just in case I had fallout, and I also wanted my cheeks to be really carved still. So it still looks really white right now, but as you saw in the intro, everything works out. So then I'm taking the Chocolate Bar palette, a very trusted palette for me, and taking this brown shimmer shade, and with a card, I'm going to angle it like so, and then I'm going to kind of create a harsh crease, not a cut crease, but slightly harsh, because that's what it looked like her makeup artist did. And I just want to blend that out, and I am going to go in with a few different palettes. If you have one palette that has all these eyeshadows, I highly suggest, because then it could get confusing. Or if you have a bunch of eyeshadows, it doesn't matter, just try to stick to like the same colors if you want the same look. And then I'm going to take Dreamer from the Norvina palette. It's just a light champagne color, and I'm going to cut that crease a little bit, but this isn't a technical cut crease at all. It's a sharp crease right here, and that's what it looked like her makeup artist did. I love his looks. Like, I do want to do a lot more looks inspired by him because they're just so great. So what do you guys think about that? I think that it's a win. So then I'm going to take a dark eyeshadow, and this is kind of going to be the liner. This is what really gives you those feline eyes, which every Insta model is all about these days. If you have them, that's great. If you don't, who cares? You can always create shapes with eye makeup. And look at this. This makeup look is so fierce. I loved it. I'm going to take my Ardell wispy lashes because I do want my lashes to be nice and wispy towards the ends. But make sure that you put on some mascara. You want to not put mascara on the lower lash line because I did want that feline look, and when you do that, kind of droops down the eyes. And I did go in with my highlighting stick again and highlighted certain areas of my face. Then I popped on my lashes. Like I said, I wanted those wispy feline looking eyes, so that's what I did. Now for the lips, I'm going to be using Stockholm and Whipped Caviar by NYX, and I'm just mixing those two lip colors together to try to get that natural pout that she had going on. But I didn't really like it, looked a little too pink, so I went in with Dolce K by Kylie Cosmetics to give more of that nude color. And then I took this clear lip gloss by Smashbox called Pop, which is discontinued, so you have to find a different clear lip gloss, and that's how it looks. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Bella Hadid Instagram inspired makeup, and let me know if I should do more Instagram inspired makeup looks from celebrities. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.